What is going on today? It's 9 a.m. and we are ready to rock and roll this morning. Got a good amount of stocks we're looking at. Traders, Amila, good morning to you, and Michael as well. Good to see you both in here this morning. All right, traders, let's go ahead and dive right into today. We got quite a few stocks that we're going to be looking at this morning. The U.S. market's going to open up a little bit higher. The Dow, a shot at extending its win streak to 5 days. S&P 500, NASDAQ, a chance at refreshing, fresh multi-month highs. So traders, tomorrow, Federal Reserve is going to have a meeting. They don't expect the interest rates to be going up, but if they do, boy, oh boy, is that going to be a day in the market. This morning, let's go ahead and turn our attention to TYHT. TYHT, this one popped up this morning, sitting at 133 right now. The news this morning that came out on TYHT is they're tapping into the industrial cannabis market with new biotechnology unit that they're building for that cannabis market. And this is a biotech company, guys. We've seen some of these really get some heat in the past, recent past, like BIOC, SINO, KPTI, BIOS. A lot of those biotechs running, as well as Chinese. A lot of Chinese plays running this morning. So TYHT, this one, getting a little bit of activity this morning. I think because of that, because it's China and biotech's been running some. Also the cannabis. What stock was our leading gapper yesterday, guys? It was DARE on the vaginal news. And you know how guys chase the vaginal news. So that one ended up not working in the favor. All right, coming right back on down on DARE after the descending triangle on it, guys. I'll pull that up for you so you guys are just well aware going into today what we're looking for. And there's already been an example this morning as well on the descending triangle. So a stock goes through a euphoric move, and then looky here, traders. Right around $3, we have support. Got our baseline support there. And we start making lower and lower highs. See that on DARE until we eventually start cracking and then selling on off. And guys, we've already seen that this morning on TYHT. This one had about $1.60 support on it right here. And then we start making lower highs on TYHT till we eventually crack it. And then TYHT starts coming on down, as Mr. Bob Barker would say. Thomas, good morning to you. And Brad, we out of here. I'll leave in a week. Brad, I know you're going to be tuning into us still when you're in the Maldives, right? Or Bali. You going to Bali? Still going to be tuning in. I can't go without you for that long. So traders, what did I trade yesterday? It was LPTX. LPTX, guys. I covered my, I'd have to go back and watch. I think I covered my final position on it like 260. Look how much this had on it. So much room left on it. On LPTX, and I just did not let it work for me. Yeah, I thought I did. Thought I did a little bit there, but ended up not getting the full potential out of that. So traders, today I will be focusing on letting one of these stocks work for me even further. TYHT, I think there is still potential on this. Yes, I did miss the descending triangle on pre-market on it. Trying not to trade in pre-market right now, but this one's most likely going to be a short sell on pops. Why is that? TYHT, look at it this morning. This looks very similar to what? If we pull up LPTX yesterday, LPTX, this one pretty much looks very similar to LPTX in pre-market. And although LPTX had faded off quite a bit, it still continued to fade throughout the day on that trade. And so because of that, TYHT. Because of that, I think there is still some room on TYHT to continue to fall today. I do have shorts here, so I am looking and praying that TYHT is going to give us a pop to short sell into. Risking off of, we'll see how it opens on up. See how it opens up to see where we're going to risk off of. But ultimately, we don't want it back above, of course, $2, which is the pre-market high. Don't think it's going to get back up there. If it gives us a pop over 150, I'll probably start a position there, risking off of 175. But that's TYHT. I think there's going to be a good opportunity on that one today, so we will throw that one on our watch list and get ready, because I do have shorts there on TYHT. Now, DARE is not necessarily done yet. You guys know that we find the plays that are not necessarily getting all the hype and attention in the pre-market morning to take positions on. Some of these sleepers end up working very nicely, like LPTX. Huge opportunity yesterday. Could have made $1 a share on that one. Huge opportunity. John, good morning to you as well. DARE traders, I still think there's opportunity for this to fall. I'm looking at the daily chart on it. It fell a lot yesterday, yes. But here's the daily. We got more room to fall. So let's risk off of 210. 210 is the previous close on DARE. If you're going to go for a short on that, just risk off of that level there on DARE for that one to continue to fade on off some more. Will Edwards, good morning, fellas. Good morning to you too, Will, and Top Quality Cabinets, good morning to you. SG, good morning, Kevin. Good morning to you as well, SG. All right, traders, so that is TYHT. We've gone over LPTX from yesterday and DARE. You guys let me know if you need me to go back over any of those at the end of the stream, and I probably will, because TYHT, I think there's still some opportunity there, and I certainly want to be all over that one. Also, going into today, PHAS, I think there is going to be still some opportunity here as well. PHAS, we look at the daily chart on this one. Yesterday we were gapping up pretty strong, and we ended up fading off very nice on it. If we get a morning spike into today, let's risk off of 623. That's the previous close from yesterday. We got quite a bit of room to fall down further. Probably 525 is going to be some support back here on it. But yeah, PHAS, I think there's a little bit more room to fall. Hopefully get a little pop on it to short into there. I don't have shorts on PHAS actually, but if you guys do, that one still has potential to fade more today. What's really moving in pre-market right now? There's a few stocks that are moving in pre-market. That's ALT and CLRB. Let me see where that one's at. CLRB is already, that one's trying to U-shape. Okay, let's go over ALT. ALT, that one, they announced positive results from their Nasovax extension study, antibody response. So here's a few highlights, bullet points from that study. They had an antibody response persisted more than 1 year after the vaccination, and also the company, they're seeking a partnership for further development and commercialization of this drug that was persisting, responding very well in patients for over a year. So ALT is getting a little bit of hype from those positive results from that drug in that study on ALT. Now, ALT this morning had a symmetrical triangle pattern to it. This one, when it's making lower highs and higher lows getting squeezed together, ends up breaking out through that, squeezing out some shorts that are getting in maybe a little too prematurely on it. This one, we're going to see how it opens on up. This is where a lot of the activity is this morning. You see the share size we're getting in pre-market. This one's going to be pretty overcrowded. A lot of traders are going to be on ALT. So we're going to watch it today. We'll be watching for opportunities here. Not going to be eager to get in prematurely. DARE, great potential there. That one was a stock yesterday with all the hype and attention. Formed a beautiful descending triangle pattern, lower highs, a base support around $3. Ended up cracking that and fading off the rest of the day. So I want to let ALT set itself up. Will ALT come back down? Most likely at some point today. But, we don't want to get in a little prematurely. There's FOMO both on the long side and FOMO on the short side. FOMO on the long side, you're getting in at the top, getting in at 450. FOMO on the short side, you're getting in at the beginning of the move. We want to let it play out just a little bit there on ALT. Now, what's next, traders? We got CLRB. The FDA granted them exemption to import alerts for the company's drug in pediatric and adolescent patients. So this exemption will allow the company to immediately begin enrolling patients in its phase 1 pediatric study. So phase 1 trials usually does not bring in that much attention, traders. I really think CLRB right now is is really getting this hype just because of the market conditions we're in on CLRB. So we'll keep that in mind. CLRB 345 is that 200-day moving average. Trying to get a little above that. But phase one, guys, it just asks the question, is the drug safe? That one usually does not bring in very much hype at all. Honestly, and conventionally speaking, in the past when I've traded, looking at phase one trials, stock just hardly moves at all. Hardly moves at all. And I think that's because most of us and the company should expect, the drug to be safe. Probably. Groundbreaking news is phase 3, and then you're better than what's already on the market. That's what phase 3 answers. And then with that being the case, you can globalize it, commercialize it. And that's huge. That's absolutely huge for the company and for the investors there as well. So CLRB right now coming back up to $4, testing those pre-market highs right there. It hit 428 on an order. This one U-shaping very quickly. And guys, what happens when we U-shape like this very quickly? The faster it happens, the faster it's going to come back down. Oftentimes on these stocks, we want to U-shape slowly and gradually, because slow and gradual equals what? Healthy. It's healthy. Healthy stock, healthy trend. When we go straight up, straight down, straight back up, it's not as likely to hold. It happened way too quickly. Not as likely to hold on it. CLRB, this is where a lot of the attention is. This as well as ALT. These are, I don't necessarily know if I'm going to be trading either one of these. Probably not. I don't have shorts on either one of them. And that's really where my consistency has been lately. It's all about finding your edge, traders, finding what works for you. Because I'll have people message me and say, oh, you didn't trade this, you didn't trade that, that was a huge move. Well, if I'm really consistent and doing very well doing something else, I'm not going to be trading, anything else. It's fine by me if I miss some of these big moves, because I know what's working for me right now, and that's what I'm going to trade. There's a few more I want us to take a look at this morning, traders. We got a recipe for a chat room pump, and we've really been nailing these. We nailed AKTX and we nailed BOXL. We nail a lot of these. So, throw this on your back burner. VXRT, very light on volume. Not very much at all. But that's okay, traders. None of the other ones had a lot of volume as well. I'm just throwing this out there because this has a recipe for a chat room pump. I've seen it very often. VXRT does have some news this morning. They announced initiation of their vaccine for the phase 1B clinical trial. So phase 1B, not a lot of attention there on it. It's gapping up slightly. Does have a past chart history of making big moves. VXRT, we'll take a look at that 3-year chart. This one does have a history of spiking. Spike. All right, on VXRT. And also, the market conditions we're in, and some of these chat rooms out there, they're just looking to pump something very quick at the start of the day, make their money, and who knows what else they do. But VXRT, light on volume here. Just be keeping it on watch. See if that one starts getting in strong volume for like a pre-market high break. 225, 230 break on that with strong volume. Just keep your eye there. I'm not going to be trading it. I'm just going to be focusing on a short this morning. That's what I've been doing. But keep that one certainly on watch for a little chat room pump. All right, traders, you also know. What else are we looking at, guys? TEUM, baby. Woo, baby. 570 it closed at yesterday. This thing is getting juicy. I'm ready to take a bite out of it, traders. TEUM, this is a 6-month chart, 145 to 570. I am keeping a strong eye on this one. This is 3-year chart. When it starts fading and coming back down, guys, I will be all over it. TEUM, this is where it has come down in the past, hit a high of about $4 and all the way back down to 50 cents. So TEUM, I'm very excited for the backside of this move. How high can it go? I mean, shoot, this thing can go up to $6, $7 plus, and that's fine by me. Trapping more longs into it, then we have a lot more room to fall. I like taking the elevator down. So TEUM, we'll be keeping an eye on that one as well. I do have shorts there. Had a strong day yesterday. It's got a strong daily chart as well on it. But when it starts going, it's go time. It is go time. Get your moon boots on. That's right. Heading to the moon. All right, traders. So there's a few more we can look at, for the backside shorts as well, if you guys have them. SLNO, this one had a nice pop yesterday, 215 up to 319. This one's on the backside of its move, hit 507 a few days ago. A lot of upper shadows on it. If that one spikes, that one is a short sell on pops on SLNO. It has SSR turned on, short sale restriction, so certainly be mindful of that. But that one's short sell on pops. ACRS, I like ACRS for a short here as well. This one's a hangover candidate, just really light on volume. But here's what I like about it on the daily chart. Yesterday we came right up to the 50-day, couldn't break it, and traditionally when this one taps that 50-day, it does start pulling back, as we've seen before. Up here it pulled back when it hit the 50, pulled back when it hit the 50 over here, and pulled back here as well on ACRS. So this time it's hitting it as well, 678, and every time it's hit it, it's pulled back in the past. So with that being said, I am looking at it today, but the volume's really light, really light, very illiquid. So just be careful if you're going to be trading ACRS. Probably not my go-to, but I do like seeing that it hasn't been able to break that in the past there. Ponzi, what's up? Good morning to you. And Volatility, good morning to you guys. Good to see you guys in here today. So traders, that's what, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got about 10 stocks we're looking at this morning. Let's narrow it down just a little bit. If you guys have any questions, throw them in the chat section, and I'll try my best to answer them over the next few minutes while we're wrapping everything up. But let's just narrow that watch list down real quick to the best opportunities here that I'm seeing this morning. Do that one, that one. But yeah, traders, LPTX yesterday. Oh my goodness, so much room, baby. That one fell over $1. So, I mean, just great opportunity there on that one. Great opportunity. All right. Okay, so let's be watching TUM. Jonathan Warrior, great question. So wanted to know why you only take small share positions, like 200 shares, because you can't live making money off of that. Yeah, that's a great question. So right now I'm just focusing on not having any emotions into my trading. Before, when I have been trading 1,000, 2,000 plus shares, my emotions get in the way. They just completely get in the way. Right now I'm fine making $50 a day, something really small, making 20, 25 cents on 300-400 shares or so. That's fine by me right now. Because I have a business as well. I have other things that I'm making money from. That all equals, a nice, salary a month. So yeah, the small share size just really takes the emotions out of it for me, and that's where I want to be. When I'm trading, when I'm risking like hundreds of dollars, and in the past I've lost $1,000 in a trade, the emotions really get in the way, and I can't focus on the chart. I can't focus on resistance, support. So that's what I'm focusing on right now, just not trading with any emotions at all, just really trading how I know how to trade. If that answers your question at all. Yeah. Yep. So I'm not trying to make $1,000 today. I'm just trying to go in, make consistent $50 a day or so, and get out. Keep the emotions out of it for me. And it does, and it really does keep the emotions out. All right, traders, so TEUM, going to be watching that one. See if we start selling off a little bit today, guys. 570 is going to be the close of yesterday. This one could go up 6, 7 plus. So, I'll throw it on one of my charts, keep that one up. PHAS, that one I think has more room to fade on it, 625 being that risk area on PHAS if you guys have shorts there. Because of LPTX yesterday and the fact that I left like 80 cents on the table, I will be trying to leave some leftovers on one of these trades that I take for a lot of the day. TYHT, I really like this trade. TYHT, this one's popping actually right now. Really like this one. We're going to have some resistance. Let me pull this one up. TYHT, we're going to have resistance around 160. Not only is that going to be pre-market chart resistance, but it's also going to be VWAP resistance as well on it. So let's get a pop up to 160. That would be great on TYHT for a short position. This one looks pretty similar to LPTX as well, so I will be looking to fade this one more throughout the day as well. I think that, TYHT is one of my favorite plays this morning, as long as it provides us with an opportunity, with a good opportunity on it, as in we get a nice pop on it. Don't be afraid to short into pops, guys. When you see green, don't do the opposite of what your emotions are telling you. Don't say, oh, let's get into this on a long side. Gotta trade counterintuitive to what our emotions tell us. So that's TYHT. That's probably my favorite trade this morning. PHS, that one on the back side as well. DARE has potential there as well to continue to fade today. And then VXRT, ALT, and CLRB. CLRB, that one's getting some U-shape. U-shaped on up, trying to do a little cup and handle pattern right now. I'm not going to be trading that one, neither will I be buying at the top. VXRT, that one has chat room pump potential on it. And ALT, going to see how this one sets itself up, trying to get a little bounce. We extend this trend line here, extend to the right, trying to create some higher lows on ALT. But traders, that's going to do it for the pre-market stream this morning. We got a couple minutes, a few minutes, 7 minutes until the market opens on up this morning. Any more questions at all before we wrap up this stream and start getting it going? Any questions at all, guys? Michael Farley, what's going on? Where did you learn how to trade? I learned from Brian at Intensity Stock Watch. If you have any questions about that, you can email me. Love helping you guys out. Yep. Best trader I know unequivocally. What color are your underwear? Not wearing underwear this morning. I'm kidding. I don't know. I just throw a pair on. I don't know volatility. Will Edwards. Yeah, he's been in ISW. He's been part of the team. ISW is legit. Awesome, Will. Thanks for that, man. Love having you in there. Right on. Thank you. Jonathan. What do you think about Steven Dux? I haven't watched a lot on him. I know he is more short biased and pretty balls to the wall type of deal. I haven't watched a lot on him. I couldn't really give you a fair assessment of that, So, do you wear one or two socks? You guys, are these stock related questions? One or two? I wear two socks most of the time. Will, nice TradeNet video, by the way. Helped me make my decision on that one. I do what I can to help you guys out. When I first started, I did not have any help whatsoever. When I first started, well, I did have help, but I had to put like what, $10,000 on a credit card is what some of these chat room gurus were saying for them to help me. So I try to do what I can. I love helping you guys out ultimately, at the end of the day, and this kind of goes off of what you said, Jonathan, you know, I am a day trader. I love day trading, but ultimately, I love helping you guys out. I love serving you guys. That's what makes me happy. You know, it's not trading that makes me happy. I do this because I love helping you guys out. All right, traders. So that's going to wrap up today. What's your favorite pattern? Descending triangle. Descending triangle. We saw it today. We saw it yesterday. So I mean, that one sets itself up great. I love it. It's a beautiful pattern, and it works very consistent. And you know, you have predefined risk on it. A lot of potential to make money on it as well. We saw it yesterday on DARE, Jonathan. DARE, that one ended up being beautiful. Lots of opportunity to make money and covering along the way. All right, Jay Towers, what's up, man? Good morning to you as well. So traders, that's going to wrap up the pre-market stream. Hit me up if you guys have any questions at all. Happy to help you guys out. And traders, let me know how you did in the video today. If you want the scanners, there's going to be a link in the description below. And traders, we will see you all first thing tomorrow morning. Yes, sir.